Hi there, this is Al from thegaminggeek.net, and today we've got another PlayStation 2 performance test for the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. I'm using AetherSX2 version 1.4-3060, and this is Wild Arms for the NTSC-U version. And yeah, um, I've been interested in testing JRPGs for the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro recently. And to be honest, I tried Wild Arms 3 first, but I couldn't get it to good performance or a performance that fits my standards. So we're going straight to Wild Arms 4. And before anything else, we're going to take a look at my settings or the settings that I recommend. On the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, I'm always using high performance and smart fan settings. And then in AetherSX2, what I recommend is you do this. So you go into the per game settings, then go into general, preset optimal settings, go into system settings, change EE cycle skip to mild underclocked, go into graphic settings, change GPU render to Vulkan. For upscale, we're unfortunately going to have to go with none, so that's 1x native. Scroll down and put threaded presentation to check. And then in audio, change synchronization mode to async mix. So this is different from the usual settings that I try out, and that's because Wild Arms 4 doesn't perform perfectly on the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, as we'll see later. Async mix is to hide some of the performance issues that we'll encounter, right? So I'll talk about them as we get along. Now, here, see this. You'll see performance dips whenever the numbers here on the upper right change to red. Fortunately, it's not. It doesn't happen all throughout, right? There are only certain events that trigger that, like scene transitions, menus, right? So you'll see. Also, I only played, I think, about 15 minutes of this game prior to starting the recording of this video. If we need to change the settings that I showed you, I'm gonna recap the settings at the end of the video. You're also going to see a note at in the video description. So check the video description. If you see me saying go to the end for the final settings, you know what to do. All right, and let me adjust the lighting here. I last time I tested the Wild Arms games was on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, and it's very surprising because these are JRPGs, right? You would assume that they wouldn't be as resource intensive as action games like God of War, but here we are. They don't perform all that well. I was frustrated with Wild Arms 3. Maybe I'll try that again whenever I have more free time. Thankfully, Wild Arms 4 does have better performance. So here we go. Also, we're gonna do our best to get to weird. I don't know why the game won't allow me to jump over that, but maybe there's an invisible wall there. Also, the last time that I tested this on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, I didn't know what I was doing. So there's a lot of time wasted with me just running around directionless. I think I got stuck. I didn't know where to go. Alright, so our protagonist is Jude. So I'm likely to get farther in this game during this episode compared to how far I got the last time that I tried this game out. Okay. Blah 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 blah. That's not important. Alright. So Jude is going to Run hungry. Alright. The where we're going right now is not important. I think. Man, I'm not sure, but we'll do it anyway. We'll go check here. There you go. Maybe we need to trigger this scene. It looks like Henry's not here, his instructor. This is my chance to run off the floor. So, I'm not sure if we actually needed to do that. But yeah, just to make sure that, you know, I'm actually able to run off to the forest, and we triggered that. Yeah, the Wild Arms games. First two were released on PlayStation. There, see, there was a performance dip there. On PlayStation 1. And then Wild Arms 3, 4, and 5 all released on PlayStation 2. Alright, that was not necessary. Is he wearing a shirt? I don't know. Alright. Oh yeah. Jump. It's funny how in video games double jumps are like super prevalent, right? A lot of games will allow you to double jump, but that's not something we can do in real life. I don't know where they got the idea, right? I remember it's been like more than a year since I tested this on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, but I think I remember this game having some issues during cutscenes and during battle. So spoiler alert, performance is a lot better on the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro compared to on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus. It's not always like that. Like with Wild Arms 3, performance is still terrible. Alright, let's get some... I don't know if we'll actually need that for this episode, but you know, let's just get the items that we can get. I wonder how long I was actually able to test this game. Maybe 20 minutes before starting to record. I got convinced that it would be good enough for an episode. So let's see. Oops.
An assault within the shelter. Isn't this pushing the limits of our authority? This entire mission's under my jurisdiction. Even so, shouldn't we report in and perhaps wait for...
Even without upscaling, this game looks great. It holds up, in my opinion, right? I'm very old school. I'm very old too. I started playing video games during the NES era, right? The 80s. So I don't need 4K to enjoy video games. Yeah, so maybe I got to 20 minutes because it's already... We're very close to 10 minutes already.
You want better rations and booze? If you want to improve your lot in this world, you best do things my way, Archibald.
Hey, nobody said anything about any rough stuff when I signed on. And I responsible for her. And my whole reputation as a drifter will be at stake.
Right.
I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job or anything. It's just, well, there have been so many unexpected changes and developments, you know? I was hoping maybe for a bonus to help compensate. What's a kid doing here? Jeez, he sure caught me in an embarrassing moment.
That's very impressive. You know, you get punched hard enough that you're sent flying, right? You get taken off your feet, and then you still have the ability to notice something like that. And think about it too, right? If that were to happen to me, I would just like, ouch. Okay. So async mix, there's the setting in audio synchronization. What happens is it desyncs the audio from the visuals. So when the game slows down, the music doesn't, and that helps hide performance issues. All right, let's just. Oop. Yeah, man, I remember me taking a while to actually get to this point when I originally tested this game. Like, let's make it a little bit brighter. Alright, we can sneak up here. Oops. Shoot. Don't catch me. And from this point on, I think we can just go for it. Alright. I hear someone singing. I will say, I like the intro of Wild Arms 3 a lot better. That game, the third game, the way it starts, it's like it immediately hooked me. I'm very interested in Jude's origin story because.
Sorry. It's just I've never seen a real girl
There,
before.
right?
I've only heard about
There are no girls in your village, Jude? I didn't check. I know there are women in your village. Your mom's there's his mom and the other villager, right? The house that we went inside. Oh, do I have
That's
one
what I
full?
thought.
All right.
Don't worry. I'll find a way to get you out of there. I promise.
All right. Very conveniently. We have, I missed this one. Treasure chest. We've got keys and A sword. Oh yeah, let's test the menu. There, see? It went red. So if you don't have async mix enabled, every time you went into the menus, the music would slow down. There is a warning that async mix can break games, and I think if you spent a long time in the menus, you might run into some issues because the audio might desync itself too far from the video. So I'll leave it up to you guys, right? But if you don't have async on, the performance dip will be super noticeable when you go into the menus. Alright. Amazing that guy didn't see the flash that comes with Jude sliding. No, Fred. I see an arrow. My knee-jerk reaction is to follow it. Alright, enough. They're very interesting JRPG, but with platforming elements. The battle system is also interesting. I really remember that on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, battles were slower than 100% game speed. Yeah, blah blah blah. We're gonna skip the dialogue. It's not important. They befriend each other. Jude's very naive and innocent. And I think this guy's friendly. He was in the opening scene, right, during the title sequence. So he's probably gonna stay in your party, right? Having trouble finding the perfect lighting. Ugh. I guess that's good enough. Man, either the scenes are too bright or too dark. Like here, it's too dark. Alright. There you go, they're getting friendly with each other, and Arnaud is going to become one of our allies. I'm gonna prioritize the main visuals rather than the dialogue. The dialogue art. There, even that part had like a performance dip. Did you notice the numbers go red? Right. I'm hoping that when you play this game. Putting it on async mix will, you know, make the performance dip not noticeable. Of course, she's gone. Alright, we're gonna go shopping for items now that they're not here. Oop. Do we take damage? Did we take damage for that? No, we didn't. So I guess we can't jump off from too high up. Breath mint. Heal berry, alright. Nectar. Heal berry. Let's see what nectar's for. Keyring nectar. Restores reduced max HP. XP bonus rate, but alright. Yeah. It's super strange, right? You're in menu. Supposedly that's not supposed to be resource intensive, but I guess there's something with the mechanics of the menus. Oh no, resulting in slowdown. See, even just saving is slower. Okay, we're almost.
What's that?
All ripe berries have been picked. All right, and now we're gonna see battle. Look at that, right? It took over 20 minutes before our first battle. This is the reason why I
What's that? They must have. What should we do? Better think fast. They're headed straight this way. Man, why does this always seem to happen to me?
Alright, let's move.
I'll stir things up.
Can I attack? Are they in range? They're not.
From this range.
Ouch. Oh no.
This way.
Let's finish that off first. You'll notice, pay attention to the numbers here on the upper right. Sometimes they'll go red or green. That means performance is dipping. There, see? Transition, right? So I'm gonna repeat this. If you don't have async mix enabled, right? If you have it synchronized, then the music and audio are both gonna slow down, and the performance dips will be noticeable. So far that I've been testing this, the game doesn't really break, so I think the audio just syncs itself, or maybe the background music. Oh nice, attack shoot. Sorry, what? Original. Force.
try.
Okay.
Let's do this.
So it's better if you're, well,
I'm over here.
I don't know if what I'm gonna say is actually true, but my impression is if you're not in the same hex,
Maybe I'll give that a try.
it's better because when you're in the same hex, an attack hits both your characters.
Take care of that. Cool and smart. That's my way. Stop jumping around.
You know what? The audio is actually loud, so I'll lower it down a little bit. There you go. Very good, Jude. Yeah, man. Again, when I try this out on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, I think by this time I was already close to an hour, or even it's been more than an hour already, I think. Blah 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 blah.
Jump. Maybe I'll give that a try. From this range.
Oh wow.
Like only talking. Maybe I'll give that a try.
Our allies getting beat up.
Let's do this smartly. No matter where. I can do it. I'll stir things up. Yeah. I'm ready to go. My turn.
Right. With async mix, the performance dip, at least for me, right? It's all gonna be subjective, but for me, I don't notice the performance dips because it's turn based anyway. And it doesn't dip too hard. Like, I think it still stays within 85% game speed. Ooh. Oh, we're healing up.
Try using your brain a little. Let's see. Sorry, try again. Sorry, try again. Maybe I'll give that a try. Gotcha.
All right, there you go. Okay, and we're almost at the village. I think I'm gonna set the device down because if I can remember correctly, it's just gonna be a long cutscene, just like they're here. Yeah. Oh, there's his mom. I like how they designed the cutscenes, the dialogue, right? The shifting, portraits of the characters. It's very dynamic. Yeah, and I like the concept here, right? So it's Wild Arms is not just shoot. What's the range of this? Is it really just one? Alright, let's stick together. There, see that performance has been dipping. Alright, last shot. Whoops.
You're using that against us?
That's because you forced me to.
From this range. Let's see now.
He's supposed to have like a guard, right? How do we guard? Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see what I can do.
Now, let's see. You little crap! I need war! What's wrong? I'll straighten you out. What's wrong?
Wow, he can counterattack.
Still
Ooh.
okay. How about here? I'll make you feel my pain.
I'll straighten you out. What?
Alright, let's lay into this guy.
You little crap!
Blast. That was weak.
Children need to learn their place.
I'm over here. Oh, they're tougher than I thought. I'm over here.
Alright, let's move away.
Take that. What?
Maybe I'll give that a try.
You little crap!
There you go. Whew. I was cutting it close there.
It's over? I won?
We did it so fast. Like, we got to the first, boss of the
How
game
can that kid be so strong?
in less than an
Is
hour.
this truly?
Or I know this is going to be a long sequence of cutscenes again.
I can't believe it. The kid did it.
He did
beat
it.
those soldiers.
Alright. Here's the drawback.
Hey, what's the matter? We can't control it.
Is this really the end of Ciel as we know it? That power of yours isn't just for fighting. You must try not to let it consume you.
Thank goodness. We got rid of those jerks, didn't we?
It's Yuli Atreides. And it's all because you kept your promise. Thank you, Jude.
The shield generator can't sustain its output! Ciel's going to fall into the sea! We'll cease all operations and withdraw. This man you see, he's responsible for all of this. Though we can't ask for your forgiveness, I want you to know that we had hoped for a peaceful resolution.
Now they say that.
You think I'm gonna just... Jude, listen to me. Now is not the time for this. More importantly, we have to escape from here. But Mom, they're the ones that attacked us. But what about your plans? We have to help them fight.
Yuli joined the party. Alright, what are we supposed to do? Where are we supposed to go? Alright. I do want to run, but where are we supposed to run? Here? Oh man.
John, what's more?
Where are the freaking escape pods? Oh, they're here. Alright. Yeah, good thing, you know.
Aren't you all coming? We'll be escaping very soon. But there are some things we must do first. We'll leave as soon as we're done.
It sounds ominous.
I've got all the documentation together. only we had gone ahead and thrown it all away, this never would have happened to us now.
That may be so.
Mom! I guess it can't be helped. No one can remain a child forever. Your hidden abilities were awakened today. Whether or not you come to regret this day, you must decide that for yourself.
But Mom!
Hurry up and close the hatch. We'll be right behind you.
Everything's going crazy.
It's all my fault.
No, those stupid soldiers are to blame, not you. Hey, we've got more important things to worry about right now. Like, will this escape pod really work? We're pretty high up, you know.
Is this the outside world? Mom? Anyone? Hello?
Oh, there. Anime opening. All right. Now, I told you guys, right? I'm gonna get to this faster, and we still have quite. Oh, I might get a copyright strike for this, so lowering the volume down. But yeah, still a bit of time before we get to an hour, so there's still plenty of gameplay that we can take a look at. So let's. There's their cast. Alright, I wonder how long it will take to meet the last party member. Nice. Alright. Oh, wow. He can throw energy blasts. Right, so our main protagonist has a special arm, a special weapon. Right, and it's a lady's gonna be the sword wielder. Alright, I think we can turn the volume up now. Very nice dialogue here. That's true. Jude makes a very good point. Wonder if his mom's safe. Oh, she's hungry too. Alright. Oh. There you go. Equip. No. We're good. Equip. I guess we don't have any weapons yet, so we'll just... Alright, very straightforward, nothing in that direction. You said only one escape pod. Alright, what does that mean? Material drive. Actions during battle results in an increase of a power called force. Use the force gauge located on the right side of the screen to monitor blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, so we have a healer. Look at that, alright? Whoa, why are they so weak? We're only really getting past this because it's a turn-based system, so we don't feel... Well, I don't feel it, right? The performance dip. And now look at that. It fixed itself. Oh, the menu. Wow, look at that. Why does it take...
Maybe I'll give that a try.
There you go, wow. Heal, open. They're just moving around, they're not even trying to attack us.
I'll make you feel my pain.
Yeah, let's finish them off.
I'll use the waypoint power.
Jude mastered emergency MP. Alright, let's keep going until we find like a village or something. Ooh, detour.
My turn. I'll stir things up.
I'm over here.
I can help here.
Oh man, I don't know if that was the right thing to do.
I'm not as nice as I look. If we can just make it to the next village.
Oh nice.
Payday.
Potion berry. They heal up. Okay. So this is the... Wow. That random encounter was so fast.
Gotcha.
I'm over here.
I'll do my best. Oh. I can do it.
Nice.
Just make it to the next village.
Nothing.
Huh? What's more?
Oh jeez. Can I jump there? Freaking dead end.
Kid. Yeah.
Alright, anytime. There's nothing there, so.
My turn.
You know what? Let's just guard. Wait for them to come to us.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Let's do this. Whoa. I want to help.
Awesome.
Now we can at
Alright.
least relax a little.
Nectar slipped away. Oh. Wow, because it was in an unoccupied hex. I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this, but you know, I base it on perception, right? On feel. And it doesn't feel like I know that it's lagging, but it's because
I'm over
Oof.
here.
Takes care of that.
because it's turn-based and the music doesn't lag.
Right
It's
there.
almost not noticeable for me.
That's kind of
Feel
disappointing.
Yeah, that's an annoying mechanic. You earned that drop. How would you know where the items are gonna, you know, spawn? A new ability, sorry.
Accelerator! Accelerate!
Well, we're out.
Get ready!
I don't even know what Jella is. Are we going for that place? Okay. Maybe they're gonna camp here. Oh, what's happening? Wait. No. I think he can finish that off, right?
If we can just make it to the next village.
Oh man, look at that. Very annoying mechanic. Okay. Yeah, I'm backtracking because if that passed long, then we might.
Let's see now.
I'm over here. Yeah.
Nice, alright.
I want to help. Yeah.
Maybe I'll give that a try.
Ooh. Ouch.
The final blow.
Oh, Jella is their money, I guess. Yeah, there's this fork here, so if that passed long, then this path must be short. There you go. Short and with a hidden reward. And I was right. Oof.
I can do it.
Nice, you blocked it.
Smart, that's my way.
Dodge this.
Let's see now. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna reload. I'm not sure if
Eventually, we owe
the
this victory to my grave.
ammo carries over to the next battle, but you know, better safe than sorry. The random encounter rate is pretty high. I mean, there were times when we would go from one battle to another almost immediately.
I'll make you feel my pain. Even a small step. Gotcha.
Let's draw them to the middle.
No matter where.
Alright, good enough.
I can do it.
Let's do this smartly.
Nice, alright. There you go. We're lucky. There you go.
Do it!
Nice. Alright. And we already spread our characters apart, right? We were occupying 3 hexes out of 6. And we still didn't get that item. Alright. Ooh. Alright, let's keep going until we get to the port town. Oh, we're here. That was quick. Are we already here, or? We are here. Port Rosalia. Isn't there like a map or some sort? Items, status, skills, GC, grab, equip, order. Oh. Wow, you still get the accelerator ability here. Alright, well, I think we can call it an episode now. So Wild Arms 4, the NTSC-U version, is playable on the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, but you saw the performance dips, right? No need to change the settings that I showed you on the first part of the video, or at the start of the video. The only reason why it's playable is because this is a turn-based JRPG, and during battle, at least from my perspective or perception, the performance dips weren't noticeable. Right now, if that bothers you, you may want to try the PAL version of this game. Maybe we'll meet the last party member here. Anyhow, yeah, so try this game out. If you're a JRPG fan, then you can definitely enjoy Wild Arms 4 on your Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. Performance might be better on the Retroid Pocket 5. I don't know, I don't have that, but you could go ahead and try that again. Try that on your own. Oh, here you go, store. Alright, that does it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Once again, this is Al from thegaminggeek.net. Talk to you in the next video.